Hey there, everybody, and welcome back to the Photo That Matt YouTube channel. Come along with me for a little adventure. I started off one evening walking in the local park looking for birds to photograph, much like this chestnut-backed chickadee. While I was on this walk, I had this feeling like I was being watched. When I looked up into the trees, I found this little raccoon watching me. Let's see if I can go to a better spot to see it. There we go. That looks much better. And it looks like he noticed me with all the moving around. Looks like it's going to keep its eye on me, but it knows that I'm no threat to it due to it being so high up in the tree and I'm way down here on the ground. I'll keep my distance in order not to disturb the wildlife too much. Ah, there it is, settling down and feeling more comfortable. This means I can stay and watch this one without it getting too stressed. Oh man, look at that stretch. It must be settling in some nice relaxation time up on that branch. Would you look at that? It decided to do a little grooming. I guess it wants to make sure it looks its best for the camera. Oh, one last fixing of the fur, and it's all ready for the spotlight. Um, I think you missed a spot. After getting all cleaned up, it's time for a little change of location, just to show off a little bit of that new hairstyle. How's this, Mr. Photographer? Wait, what's that I hear in the nearby tree? Oh, look, it's a little wren singing for all to hear. Just look how loudly he's singing. He's probably looking for a female. Yep, there he is, getting all fluffed up and ready for the next round of singing. Okay, let's get back to that raccoon. Looks like it wanted to be in the spotlight, not that wren. Okay, little one, I'll take your picture. How about this for a different little angle of that branch runway? Nah, I think I like this angle better. But it looks like that raccoon wants to get comfortable once again. While the raccoon reclines on the crook of that tree branch, let's take a look at this black cat chickadee fledgling nearby looking for its parent. Where could that parent be? Look, there it is. But it looks like that parent forgot to bring food for that fledgling. That little fledgling's not going to be too happy. Wait, what's that in the tree above those chickadees? Wow, it's a new bird for me. Look, it's a Pacific slope flycatcher. These little birds can catch insects in midair. Squirrel! Okay, back to the main attraction. That little raccoon. My guess is that this little raccoon is about a year old. It looks to be smaller than the other raccoons that I've seen in the area, and it looks to be too old to be under its mother's care. Aw, looks like this one wants to call it a day and go to sleep. Let's let it sleep in peace, and we'll be on our way. Wait, one last look? Oh, I'm glad I took this last look. Look how cute this little raccoon is. I had so much fun watching this little one, I just had to return a few days later. But I didn't see one raccoon. I saw two raccoons in the same tree. Oh, look, they both noticed me. And look at that beautiful light hitting the back of the ears. This has got to be one of my favorite raccoon photos. Off camera, a third raccoon is in that same tree, and after a little scuffle with this third raccoon, the two headed back into the main part of the tree. I later learned that this is where the two of them would rest and play. Let's watch a little wrestling match of the two of them. Oh man, just look at the two of them go. Once this little wrestling match was all over, one of them decided that it was time to head back out into the branches of the tree and to see what was going on around them. Anything over here? Nope. I guess I'll just have to hang out right here. While the one raccoon was watching the outside world, the other one wasn't finished playing and found a little bit of bark to play with. As it turns its head, You can see all those sharp teeth that it has. Boy, I sure am glad I'm not that bark. Hey, let me try playing with some bark. Not satisfied with playing alone, the other one decided it wanted in on this bark play. Oh, it looks like playtime is over. What could be next for these two? Maybe it's time to head down out of the trees and look for something to eat. You know, playing is such hard work. Well, this one wasn't quite sure it could make it to the dead tree leaning up against that main tree. It would pause and study and look just to judge the distance. And then it finally reached over and started climbing down to the forest floor. The other one soon followed, and the two of them were headed down to find something to eat. And with them heading off to find food, I guess we'll be heading off. Thank you for joining me for this little adventure. Hope you had a great time, and I'll see you next time. If you enjoyed this little adventure, please like and subscribe to see the next adventure. I'll see you next time.